too far is where are we as a society as far as comedians being able to talk about people and what's too far, and then what is too far of a response to somebody who made a joke about something, right? So, but I'm gonna play this for y'all. It's the full video is 8 minutes long, so I'm gonna play it, but I'm gonna kind of skip along. I'm gonna kind of skip around it a little bit too. We're not gonna just sit here and watch 8 minutes of this video. And if you listen to the audio of this podcast, this is why your black ass need to subscribe to the YouTube. If you're not black, you know, you're not black ass. You know what I'm saying? Whatever you are. You know, come on. All right.
Yeah, I might be tripping because I'm high as a bitch, but I think I'm being followed.
It's funny because watching the video, you can like tell how my nigga demeanor changes as it goes on. In the beginning, like right now, he's on some, you know, I think
Dead ass.
Yeah, look, he like, I think this nigga following me.
Dog. I swear to God, this motherfucker really following me, dog.
You see, he's still in comedian mode. He making faces, you know what I'm saying? Like,
Watch this. Look. Now watch this.
alright, I'm gonna scoot it up a little bit because of y'all on the, because you just listen to the audio, it ain't nothing.
Oh, y'all think this shit funny.
So I just skipped ahead for y'all.
Somebody call Smyrna PD and tell them I got them a new episode of First 48. A fucking fresh one at that.
Your $400 credit limit is the highest credit limit in the
My leg.
He following her.
What a damn exit. I don't know. I'll come back with my shit right.
Yeah, so now my nigga leaving. You know what I'm saying? I'm a fast forward to the actual confrontation part. Okay, so basically, it's a few minutes of him like realizing the homie following him or whatever. His demeanor starts to kind of change through it. At first, you kind of see he like making faces, like, you know, whatever. Then he kind of like, you know, then he start kind of making like loud threats, like out loud, like, you know, kind of trying to like, I feel like scare the nigga away so he ain't got to do nothing. You know what I'm saying? That's why he said the thing about like, I got a fresh episode of First 48. Right now, he just walked outside and old buddy's still following him.
Bro, you following me?
Like, look.
Yeah, oh, I hope so. Come right on over here to this goddamn car.
He's still so he's all right.
What's up, man?
What you mean, what's up? I asked you in the fucking store, what's up? Why you following me?
What's going on?
Bro, what going on?
You do the videos and shit, right?
What video? Yeah.
On the pound and all this
Yeah,
shit.
yeah, yeah. What about him?
This shit offensive, bro.
To who?
To me and my community, my people, my folks, bro.
Man, bro, go on with that shit. Do you know that's a fucking
man.
joke, bro? Don't walk up on me
No,
now.
it ain't no
Dead ass
fucking
serious.
joke, bro. Fuck that, bro. It ain't no joke, bro. What's funny about that shit? What if I see you like Oscar Proud?
I wouldn't give a fuck
What
what
see
you
you
say,
build
bro.
it
Walk
up
up on me
blind.
like that. Back up now for real, though. Cause
No,
shoot
keep
your ass
walking.
right here in the
Hey,
goddamn parking lot.
Do
They
the
gonna
fuck you
think-
gotta do, bro.
I will. Back the fuck up off me,
No,
dog,
fuck
for real.
that, bro.
So
Listen,
now
tell you
he
something,
done
bro.
pulled the gun
Quit
out.
the
He done
motherfucking
pulled his
jokes,
strap
bro.
out.
So I offended you?
You offended me, motherfucker.
Obviously not enough, motherfucker. You ain't lost no weight. Don't walk up on me, dog. Dead ass. Don't let these videos get you shot. You heard what the fuck I said.
Don't do the motherfucking jokes no more, bro.
Like I said, don't walk up on me
do the
about no
jokes no
fucking
more,
video,
bro.
bitch.
Don't do the jokes
I
no
tell you
more.
what, I'm finna go do one. Did I do your episode?
Do it and see what happens.
Motherfucker, if I ain't dead, I'm gonna get to it. Don't walk up on me.
Move from here on.
Like I said, don't walk up on me. Don't walk up on me.
I'm coming, bro.
Come up on this fucking automobile and watch what happens.
Oh, so the video pay for this?
This ain't no this ain't no fucking video. This ain't no video.
This video money right here.
I tell you what.
This video money right here. Bro, what's up, dog? Man, whatever you want it to be, bro. You got to see me, man. From here on out, man, you got to see me.
What's up, dog?
From here on out, you got to see me. Oh, it's like that?
What's up, dog? I said get the fuck away from my car.
Oh, it's like that. Okay.
Get the fuck away from my car,
You got to play, boy.
You goddamn
You got
right.
to play, boy.
Get the fuck away from my car, dog.
You got to play.
Don't let these fucking videos. Yeah. Don't let.
Okay, so look, basically, if you was watching it, you seen what happened. If you just on the audio part of the podcast, he runs up on him. He does all that capping or whatever. He's still making jokes and shit like that to a degree, but he clearly not playing no more. He pulled the strap out or whatever. Homie still not really backing up off him or whatever. He go inside, get the clip and cock that motherfucker, and that's when you start to talk about, oh, it's like that. Well, you gonna have to see me play, boy. Da 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 da. The video actually goes on a little bit farther, and he sees that homie was parked next to him the whole time. Now he like pissed, like what the fuck? Like that's why I don't even do these videos no more. Da 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 da. Whatever. So that's why I say I wanted to play that because it brought up something that made me just really think of like a whole kind of conversation that I wanted to have to a degree. What's too far? What's too far of a reaction? Whatever. Before that, I want to just kind of talk about the situation on his face. As I ain't nowhere near this level yet, and this nigga is not that famous. Like, you know what I'm saying? Like, I'm not saying that like he ain't like Ricky Smiley or nothing like that or whatever. Like, and I'm not to throw shade on him, just to kind of give an understanding of like what level of fame my nigga is on. Like he was walking around Target and didn't expect nobody to walk up on him on no like, oh, you comedian Justin Whitehead. That's his name. I'm pretty sure. You know what I'm saying? Like, you know what I'm saying? He feel like I'm still regular guy. You know what I'm saying? I got my little buzz, but whatever, right? But as somebody who creates content, you know, I'm trying to get to that point. I'm trying to get beyond that point. Whatever. If you run up on me, it's going to be a motherfucking problem, first of all. But let's just rewind, right? If I knew I was at the space that he's in and I'm walking around, and even if I'm walking around the store and I could tell this a motherfucker following me. Like they following me everywhere I'm going type shit. I'm already nervous, bro. Excuse me. Niggas be robbing motherfuckers out here. Niggas be on some crazy shit over women out here. Like, you never know. Motherfucker might think you somebody you not. Motherfucker might just be having a bad day looking for somebody head to try and knock off. And now you over here in a position where you got to defend yourself when you was just trying to go to the store. Man, ain't nobody trying to do that. So, he walking around getting followed the whole time. He say something to homie, and he not really saying nothing in the store. Then he get out. He say something again, and then homie walk up to him. You know what I'm saying? On some, you know, then he start flaming him up. First of all, my nigga really could have avoided this situation if he would have just kept walking around Target. Because, and disclaimer here, I'm the type of motherfucker who, I don't come for nobody who don't deserve coming from. But once you do some goofy ass shit like follow a comedian around the store and then approach him outside talking about you offensive to my community, whatever. That shit is fucking corny to me, bro. That shit is corny to me. That shit is corny to me. It's 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 corny to me. If you don't like what a nigga say, if you don't like the content, if the joke not funny to you, just don't fucking listen to it. But running up on real people in real life, that shit'll get you killed. So, like, that's corny to me. That nigga's a corny nigga. So, he go get these jokes. First of all, since when the fat people a community? Did I miss something? Now, we have the black community, the gay community, right? Latinx, trans community, subsect of the gay community. You know what I'm saying? The international community. You feel what I'm saying? The fat community? Fat niggas got a group? Y'all gangbanging now? Y'all got a fucking bat sign? Is it a cheeseburger? I'm skinny fat. You know what I'm saying? Am I gang? Do I get a newsletter? Do I have to stay a certain level of fat to be a part of this? What's the community standards? Who's fat and who's not? Are we a marginalized group? Are we oppressed? Are we just together like on some club shit? What's the fat community, nigga? Since we all offended, or since y'all all offended, I don't know if I'm gang. Dumbass nigga. But he could have just hit some laps. That's what that nigga should have done. When he seen that fat motherfucker following him, he should have just kept walking around Target. I would have worked this big ass out. You want to follow me with your fat ass? All right. How many times can you walk around Target? I can walk around Target all day, nigga. Can you walk around Target all day nonstop? Don't cut no corners, nigga. Don't try and cut through the middle of the store or cut through the toy section or nothing like that. Nah, nigga, you following me, nigga. Let's go. 1, 2, 3. Left, 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 right, left with your fat ass. I'm not playing. I'm on your head, nigga. You do some goofy shit like follow me around the store. You all kinds of fat fucks, nigga. I'm going to flame your dumb ass up and I'm going to murder you in the parking lot if you run up on me, nigga. You need to get up out my face. Nigga, in Texas? And see, that's the thing. Keys was telling me that the comedian nigga was a goofy because of the way he was pulling that gun out and not doing shit with it. He was saying that in and of itself is actually a crime. It's called brandishing a weapon. I never looked into it. I just trusted that my nigga knew what he was talking about. Because Keys run around with a pistol on him in Oklahoma. And I know that he the type of nigga who not trying to ever be out of the context of the law because he know that they'll bam your ass up over that shit. So Keys ready to like do what he need to do under the legal way. You know what I'm saying? So when he told me that's what it was, I just believed him. You know what I'm saying? So, but I was telling him that I felt like the reason why he was just trying to show him the pistols because at the end of the day, what he wanted was for him to leave him the fuck alone. He didn't want to kill that man, but he also like, you are a threat to me in a way right now. In a real direct way. I don't know who you are. I don't know what you have. I don't know what you would do to me. And that's the crazy thing about how laws work, right? If he was a white man, he would have killed him. If you just like ran up on a random white nigga in Texas, talking shit to him, and you keep pushing up on you to follow him all the way to his car and some more shit in a place with all them cameras, bruh, he would have snuffed your ass in that parking lot and went home and ate his corned beef hash with his white wife tonight. You hear what I'm saying? Period. But like, we know, black men, we know that them kind of laws, stand your ground laws, shit like that, they don't apply to us in the same way. They would have told us that we should have exercised every legal requirement of restraint that requires a firearm in the book. So it's just different. And that's why I feel like he didn't shoot him. Because A, he ain't want to murder that nigga over some shit like that. And B, it's like, you know, he's just trying to neutralize the threat in like so this is, I guess, where me and Keys differ. I feel like Keys kind of, I don't want to castigate. I don't want to try and like put somebody else's opinion out there. I might be saying this a little bit wrong. The way I read it was that for Keys, he was kind of a bitch ass nigga for doing all that waving the pistol around if he wasn't gonna shoot it. For me, he kind of a real ass nigga for not just murdering that nigga and trying to like. To me, that's what you should do. To a degree, especially to a nigga who you pretty sure don't have a gun to. Like, he was pretty confident that nigga didn't have no strap. You know what I'm saying? Now, what I will say is, if he really had to go back to the car to get that clip, he was bugging pulling that pistol out with no clip in it. Because if you don't have nothing to shoot a nigga with and you pulling a pistol out, you just hoping he don't have a pistol. Because you shooting blanks, nigga. You got a flag that's gonna say bang that's gonna come out that bitch, nigga. You better chill. But for me, the whole point of what I'm saying is that I think that homie was really just trying to not do nothing. He was just trying to get homie away from him. And I feel like ultimately that's what we want people with guns to do. It's not to just be like, oh, I got a gun, I'm gonna murder you with it, right? But regardless to how you feel about any of that situation, I guess that lends itself to the question, you know, do you think that was too far for him to confront him in that way? In public, you know what I'm saying, on some hostile shit or whatever while he just doing his shopping. And the next question is, do you think there's a way to go too far? Now, my initial answer was just no. And it's still kind of no. As far as like, there's a too far as far as you can say things that are not funny. They're just offensive, or they're just mean, or they're just mean spirited, or whatever. Right? That's definitely a thing. But to what degree things you say give people license to physically, you know what I'm saying, assault you, I don't really know where, or confront you, I don't really know where I stand on that. Especially when your words don't have any real power beyond just entertainment. I understand why people run up on politicians who promote shit that's like destructive to society. Be like, why the fuck is Ted Cruz? Ted Cruz, why do you say this? Ted Cruz, why do you do that? Ted Cruz is a piece of shit dickhead, and people should run up on Ted Cruz all the time, right? But also, that nigga didn't just walk up to him and Target and be like, hey, bro, why you keep saying all these fat jokes? Like, that to me wouldn't have been as wild to me. The way he did it made it seem like he was on some shit that could have potentially been more, which made it a more heightened and hostile situation than it had to be. Even though he would have been a corny, goofy nigga for confronting him to begin with to me. Because to me, it's like if a nigga make fat jokes and you fat and you don't like it, just don't listen. But, whatever. I think that's why I land where I land on that. But I went and watched the videos, and my nigga is more mean than funny, and not. I feel like it's kind of like if you listen to basketball players talk about current players or even former players talking about other basketball players, they try to not be as critical. That's why I am with this. I'm trying to be a creator. I'm trying to be funny. I'm trying to do all this. So for me to come be like, that nigga ain't even funny to me, I'm not trying to be like that. But when I watch his videos, it's like, even the parts that are like kind of funny, like it's a much more hostile take of how we all hate watch 600 Pound Life. To me, I feel anyone who watches 600 Pound Life, none of us watch it on some, oh, this is an inspiration to weight loss, and people who get the motherfuckers watch it for the spiral, and they watch me like, oh my god, do you see how much this big motherfucker eats, and da. That's why motherfuckers watch it. And he does reaction videos, or he got popping off reaction videos to that. But his is kind of mean the whole time, like, oh, you gonna die, you big fat bitch, like all this other, like, you know what I'm saying, why you think you gonna live, you eat 17 pizzas, not supposed to give a fuck that you gonna die next week, you know what I'm saying, like, he'd be like that raw with it, right? So maybe for some people that's too far, and that makes it all okay, but for me it just doesn't. And as someone who creates content, I don't know that I'll ever, maybe it's you too biased to really give an opinion on it, if you mean, but that's really where I stand on that one. I just no, I don't think that man had right to run up on him regardless. Is basically what it is. Regardless to any of that shit, he did not have right to run up on that motherfucker. We got one more thing, and then we're gonna get out of here, y'all, because your boy is tired. You know what I'm saying? I think this baby is still awake, if I'm being honest with y'all. So we gotta get to it. You feel what I'm saying?